September has a particular rhythm about it. For Catherine, Princess of Wales, the bittersweet emotions of back-to-school collided directly with her return to royal duties. And, in true Catherine style, she transformed that very moment of maternal tenderness into a lesson in elegance, symbolism, and subtle storytelling. Catherine stepped out in London alongside Prince William for a visit to the Natural History Museum's newly revamped gardens. To the casual observer, her ensemble looked like a masterclass in polished professionalism, a white button-down shirt, a tailored blazer, and trousers that whispered authority without shouting it. But those who looked closer spotted a detail that warmed the heart. Peeking out from beneath her collar was a delicate gold necklace, adorned with 3 charms. A C for Charlotte, an L for Louis, and, though hidden from view that day, a G for George. This particular piece, thought to be Daniela Draper's alphabet necklace, has been in Catherine's jeweler box since 2021, but its reappearance on this very occasion could hardly have been more poignant. One day after dropping her 3 children off at Lambrook School for the start of the new term, Catherine wore her motherhood quite literally close to her heart. There was no official back-to-school portrait shared by the Wales family this year, no polished photograph of George, Charlotte, and Louis lined up with backpacks and big smiles. Instead, Catherine's necklace became the quiet statement. It was maternal devotion rendered in gold, understated, private, and yet instantly understood by every parent who has ever slipped a sentimental token into their daily attire to keep loved ones close. This particular school year is more than just another page in the family diary. It marks George's final year at Lambrook, before he ages out of the prep school next summer. At nearly 13, the young prince is on the cusp of his teenage years, and speculation already swirls about which secondary school will welcome him next. Eton remains a strong contender, though William and Catherine have shown an openness to considering alternatives that suit their children's personalities. For now, however, the Wales household enjoys one last year of the siblings all learning under the same roof. And for Catherine, who has often spoken about the importance of stability and togetherness, that milestone carries emotional weight. Her decision to highlight her children through jewelry rather than words reflects her characteristic restraint. She shares enough to remind the world she is, at heart, a mother first, yet guards the details that keep her family's life private. It is a contrast many parents will recognize. One day, Catherine was shepherding George, Charlotte, and Louis into their classrooms. The next, she was walking through the Natural History Museum's gardens, engaging with schoolchildren in her capacity as patron. The transition from mum mode to princess mode was seamless, but the necklace was the bridge between the two. As she leaned down to talk to children exploring the gardens, she radiated warmth and patience, the same qualities one imagines she brings to bedtime stories and school projects at Adelaide Cottage. When a sudden downpour struck, she instinctively bent down with her umbrella to cover a young girl, guiding her inside with one protective arm extended. The gesture, captured on video and quickly shared across social media, illustrated perfectly why Catherine continues to resonate so strongly with the public. She does not simply attend children's events. She engages like a mother who knows, instinctively, how to comfort, shield, and encourage. And as George begins his final Lambrook year, Charlotte grows into a confident young lady, and Louis continues to charm with his mischief. Catherine will continue to straddle her 2 identities. Her jewelry may change, her wardrobe may evolve, but the essence will remain the same. She is the princess who never forgets she is also mummy. Of course, this engagement also marked the first official joint outing for the Prince and Princess of Wales since the summer break. William, ever the steady counterpart, echoed his wife's polished look with an open-neck shirt, blazer, and trousers in a complementary palette. The pair once again reminded the world why they are so often described as a team, sartorially in step, emotionally aligned, and visibly supportive of one another. At one point, William was spotted with a gentle hand at Catherine's back as they walked through the gardens. It was a fleeting gesture, almost too subtle to notice, yet precisely the kind of moment royal watchers have come to cherish. Public displays of affection may be rare in the royal repertoire, but when they appear, they carry weight. This was not a staged flourish, it was instinctive, warm, and profoundly human. The return of the Prince and Princess of Wales to public life after summer always generates attention. But this year, the context feels sharper. With King Charles continuing his reign under the shadow of recent health updates, and with the monarchy striving to present itself as modern and relevant, William and Catherine's appearances carry symbolic weight. They are the visible reassurance that the institution's future is both stable and empathetic.